Hey guys, welcome to this new video. In this video today, I'm going to be talking about my new PC, which I've had for about a year, but I've not really used it. I've been using my older PC, which is about 4 years old now, and isn't very good with playing games, recording them at the same time, and also rendering out stuff. It's not very good at either of those. It's okay at playing games, but recording as well, it's not great. So I recently got my other PC, which isn't a gaming PC, but it's a lot better than the previous one. It can run games at about 30 frames per second solidly, which is much better than the other one. I mean, it could run 30 frames per second for like games like Killing Floor, but for Fallout, it was below that, which was awful. Obviously, it can go above 30 frames, but mainly that's the best it can do, which is pretty good for the PC, since it's not a gaming one, obviously. And it's like I said, a year old, so it's still out of date with the latest processors, graphics cards, and all of that. And it's also only got 3 gigs of RAM, which isn't great, but it is what it is. The other one had 4, but yeah, who cares? I'm only using this one as a temporary computer anyway, and I'm gonna be saving up for a new computer, which I may put a link in the description, but I'm not too sure. It's only about, it's fairly cheap. It's about 450 or maybe 400 and nearly about 500 pounds with everything that I want on the computer, like with the updated graphics card. Obviously it needs an operating system, so I'm just going to choose Windows 7. And yeah, so altogether it cost about about 450 to 500 pounds, which is fine. I mean, whatever, it is what it is. I'll just have to save up for that and get a job during the summer, since I leave school on the 15th of May. And then I go back during May and part of June until the 6th of June, I believe. And then I go back to finish exams. So, it's about 2 weeks or 3 weeks of exams. For some people I think it may be even longer, depending on the exams, obviously. And then I'm done with school until September, and then I go back to college, or what we call over here as sixth form, which is basically a college within the high school. So we just do that. So yeah, I'll be going back. So I break up in May and I go back in September. So I have a couple of months, to just do whatever I want. That's about what, 4 or 5 months if I just quickly do it in my head. So that's a while for me to get a job. Do more YouTube stuff, which would be great. Because I don't get to do a lot of it since I'm obviously at school revising, which I don't actually revise at all. That would be a lie if I told you I did. But doing schoolwork, whether that's either just reading through a few notes, I guess you could call that revising, but I don't do it very often. And or I'm just sat back on the PlayStation playing games, which I obviously can't record because I don't have an HD PVR, and I don't want to use I don't want to buy an Easy Cap or a Dazzle. I don't like that quality. It's pretty horrible. And I mean, HD PVRs they're not that bad. They're not really expensive at all. They're only about £150, but I'd rather put that £150 towards a PC and get that, because that would just benefit me much more than it would me getting a PVR, because I can't really get a PVR, start recording and saving gameplay on here. Not having enough memory on the computer for a start. This computer has about 500 gigs. No, it has just over, about a terabyte. Even the computer downstairs has 500. So this has a terabyte, which is fine to keep stuff. I mean, I've got a Killing Floor gameplay, which probably will be in the background of this, actually. I can tell you how much gig that is. It's about 14 gig, I think. No, about 15. So, yeah, that's about 15 gig, and obviously with the other games that I'm going to be having on here as well, that'll just keep increasing. And then obviously I do delete the videos once I've rendered them, so that I have more room to store other videos, and that it doesn't all get messed up and clogged up on my computer. And yeah, I always make sure I have room for other videos and get rid of the older ones once I put them on my channel, since if I want them I can just use YouTube converter and put them back on my computer and do whatever. But I never do that because I don't ever need them once I've rendered them and got them on my channel. There's no need to have them on my computer. But once I get a gaming one, and I'll have to get an external hard drive, I'm also going to get a better mic, which will either be a Blue Yeti or Blue Snowball. Probably a Blue Snowball to begin with, because they're cheaper. That's the sole reason. And also, if you're wondering why I'm you know, wanting to get a gaming PC as opposed to a PVR for the PlayStation, is because, like I said, with this PC it wouldn't be great for rendering if I did go and get an HD PVR, and also, like I said, with storage. But obviously the PS3 is going out of date, as you could say that. Even though Sony are supporting it till 2015, they are going out of date, which isn't great, obviously. But the PS4 will be here by the end of this year, and I don't want to get them, mainly because I'm going to have to pay about £400 for that anyway, probably. And what's the point? I can just spend that on the gaming computer and have it for a much longer lifespan, and also it's cheaper in the long run with Steam, with all of its sales that it has. It's amazing. So, you know, I can just do that, and it saves me a lot of money in the long run. Then, obviously, better games, to be honest, better quality games usually, if they're good ports, that is. And at least, like, the graphics look better. Just a lot more pros go to PC gaming as opposed to console gaming. Obviously, I don't have a controller, but a mouse and keyboard's more precise. And also, you can obviously use a mouse, a controller like an Xbox controller on the PC anyway, so who cares, whatever. If I want a controller, I'll put it in like I do for Vegas. Mainly because, you know, keyboard and mouse, I suck with that, but with Killing Floor I have no choice but to use keyboard and mouse, so that's why I do that. And also I enjoy Killing Floor a lot, which is why it'll be on the background of this, because I've been playing it quite a lot recently. It's only about 13-minute gameplay or something. I did play it for a while, but I got rid of some of the other games because I kept dying at like stupid rounds, and I was just going to tie it all together and make about a 40-minute video just talking to you guys. And then I decided that would probably be a bad idea, and that I could just erase the crap games which I had, and it left me with about 13 minutes of gameplay, which isn't amazing, but it is what it is. And that's crazy amount of gigs for only 13 minutes. I mean, 15, well, on here, about 15.2 gig, which is crazy. But it's a fun game. But that's for apps for you. I mean, it's not gonna, obviously, it doesn't compress the files for you, it's just a raw file. So, I mean, when I put it into Vegas, that'll compress it and it'll be fine. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Oh, also, side note, with Fallout New Vegas, I will have to play that again. I won't record the first beginning part of the game, but yeah, I'll have to play that again, because obviously I don't have my save, I only have the game. And also, I recently was browsing on the internet, and my friend was like, oh yeah, get this, and it was Scarface, The Road Is Yours, on, it's like an old PS2 game, an Xbox game. So he had like a disc or something for it, and he was like, oh yeah, use this. So then he basically cracked his disc and gave me the files so I could play the game. Obviously that's classified as being illegal, but the game's so old now, who cares? So I might be doing a series on that, to be honest, because it's quite a fun game. I haven't loaded it up on the PC yet, so I have no idea what it's actually, if it's even going to run on this PC. It will run, but I mean, with Windows 7, I don't know how outdated it's going to be, but it should be fine. Most games are. I mean, Killing Floor runs perfectly, and so does Fallout, I believe. I tested it yesterday for about 10 minutes, and it worked fine then. So, yeah, let's hope it works fine when I go to record it again for the series, which I'm probably just going to do on the weekends, to be honest, because I don't have enough time to sit down and play Fallout, just because it's a very long game and it takes a while to do stuff on there. So, which is why I didn't upload episode 4, because I didn't actually play it after I did episode 3, and episode 3 is a very boring episode, by the way. But you know, it is what it is. There's going to be boring episodes, isn't there? I could have broke it up and put it into 3 and 4, but I didn't want to con you guys out of 10-minute videos, or a 10-minute one and a 17-minute one, since it's about 17 minutes long. I didn't want to do that, so I was just like, if I put that as one whole video, I can make the other ones much more enjoyable, and it would be a lot better. So, how long have I been talking for? 9 minutes. So there's about 4 minutes left of gameplay. What to talk about for these last 4 minutes? I think I've covered pretty much everything.
It's time to go shopping.
yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything there, guys. If you're wondering what kind of job I want to get in the summer, I'm probably just gonna go. This is gonna sound so bad. Probably gonna go for like a McDonald's job for the summer until September, and then pack that in, because I mean the money isn't bad at all, especially in England, and you know, why not? They hire so many people that it would be kind of stupid not to get a job there. And I mean, if I'm going to be off for about 4 to 5 months, not 45, 4 to 5, by the way, if you didn't hear that right, then I'm going to be pretty bored not having a job. And obviously you can say, oh, do YouTube. That I don't get paid for this whatsoever. Well, I do, but not very much, obviously. I mean, I only have 209 subscribers. I barely get paid anything. Obviously, I can't tell you the amount I get paid, but it's not a lot. So, yeah, I'm going to try and get a summer job, get a new PC, and then hopefully my channel will get better, since the videos will be better quality, and it'll just be a more enjoyable experience for me to make videos, and I'll want to make them more often, and to basically, you know, just do more of the channel. And also, I've been talking to a friend, she's in, if you're going to watch this video, which obviously you are, I messaged her on this. It's a friend in my school. She basically enjoys gaming as well, so I may get her to do a Killing Floor series with her. But I don't know. I haven't actually asked her, but she said that she wants to do videos, and that would be cool. She doesn't know that I even have a YouTube channel at this point, but you know, I can ask her once we get Killing Floor. Well, I already have it, but she doesn't. So, you know, I'm gonna buy it again though on my new Steam account. So I'll probably buy her a copy as well, just so that she can save £15 or whatever, or 25 depending on which one I get. I might get the one with all the DLC, which is about £25. So that'd be about 50 for both of us. So I don't know though. That doesn't really make a difference. But yeah, so I may be doing a series with her, which will be different. I mean, that'd be awesome. I mean, gaming girls or girl gamers are brilliant. They're like so, you know, we'll see what happens with that. So as for now, I'm just gonna say thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, which I believe will be Killing Floor on Manor, something like that. And I'm gonna leave you guys with the last couple of seconds of this video, and peace out.